This week in gaming and tech news, we finally know when the pre-order dates for GTA 6 are coming out. We've also the cover art revealed. We've got some Unreal Engine 6 news. We've got Snapchat's new AR glasses. So let's get into it. First, I'm maybe a little bit cheeky and ask if you like this content, please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. And if you hate me, you can also unsubscribe. So let's get into it. Okay, first, there isn't really much to the story, but it's such a big story that I just need to go over it. GTA 6 pre-orders come out 25th of June. We're going to start getting stuff for GTA 6. Probably maybe we might get trailer 3 with it. Who knows? Other than Rockstar. We're going to get a lot more marketing and hopefully get a bit more information. I just want a gameplay trailer now, man. But hey, let me know in the comments if you're going to pre-order this game. Or I just want to see how much this is. This is an industry-defining moment when this price gets revealed. So if it's like £60, no other game can really go beyond that. But if they raise the price, every game's going to follow it, even if it isn't that standard. And I think GTA 6 is the one game that would get away with it, but other games are not going to be the same quality. Let's just see what else gets announced. Next, there was an epic state of play broadcast, and one of the developers, team lead Marcus Wismer, gave the idea that we want to give the games industry a whole new way to grow our ecosystem with cross-promotion, portable player value, and really lean into all positive sum dynamics. So yeah, going back to the whole metaverse, all games linked into each other, have your Fortnite skin in other games. So that's like this idea, and you don't need to keep buying the same cosmetics, but then again, you're just going to be buying even more cosmetics because they're all linked. So I really think that this is, I don't know what I really feel about this. The whole metaverse has been promised so many times from different companies that I think it's really difficult to actually do. Hey, we just have to see how it goes. Tried this, Meta failed at it, other companies have failed at it, and I don't know if it really works. But Epic's are trying to get that Roblox money and compete, but Roblox just is uncompetable. So with Unreal Engine 6, they mentioned how a lot of large language models are going to be used, so generative AI is going to be pushed a lot. I definitely think there'll be like some sort of chatbot within the engine, and you'll be able to choose what model you want to use, if it's Gemini, if it's OpenAI's. So I definitely think there'll be a lot of AI integration with Unreal Engine 6. So yeah, we're going to get a lot more generative AI in video games. How do you guys feel about that? Happy? Excited? Gonna invest all your money into it now? Not dying inside totally. Next, okay, time for the quickfire. OpenAI's head of enterprise AI sales has left the company just after 5 months, and this was a return as well, so he was at the company before and left. So it looks like that's not really paying out. His role was mostly to push OpenAI into the enterprise industry, get them more contracts, and push them in a clear direction, but I guess he didn't want to stick around for that. And OpenAI is still trying to get their IPO, so they're struggling with that. An article with Tom Tarbers and Trump says Apple has agreed to build chips with Intel, but neither company has confirmed the deal. But Intel's share pocket rockets up. Trump's really good at that, making stocks go up. So, and I believe the US government does have stocks in Intel, so yeah, I don't know if that's a bit of a conflict of interest, but it's also weird that neither company has confirmed it, and he's just allowed to say that, but hey, fair play, I guess. Snapper have revealed AR glasses, and I really don't like the look of them. The CEO is kind of like making them look like casual glasses, having conversations in them, but it's got like this cloudy effect in the lenses, and it really doesn't look like you're actually looking at them. And they're pushed as like a general use, you wear them all the time. And for a price of $2,195, I don't know if I could really recommend getting them. I wouldn't put them in the same bracket as Meta's Ray-Ban, as those I could actually see being like general use. They look kind of normal, but these really don't. I don't like the look of them, but hey, I still feel like with the whole AR glasses, we're the early stages, so I don't think it's going to be mainstream for quite a while, but hey, this is the new tech that everyone's going to be pushing. Frontier Airlines site has leaked all its personal info with just a glance at its boarding passes. You can get booking numbers, last names, and you can get a lot of passenger info, so just as a quick heads up. Tim Cook, CEO of Apple, says RAM expenses are unsustainable and Apple's going to have to raise its prices. And Apple can get like some really good deals on RAM, so phones are going to be going up in price and it's not going down anytime soon. realistically, is anyone benefiting from this AI at the moment? Like, it's making every hardware price go up. So who's actually benefiting? Can't even go back now because all finances are just betting on AI being success. And AI is really good in some cases, but the Jensen Wong CEO of NVIDIA just says, use AI, engage it, so it becomes the new norm, saying that we need to be able to have social structures in place to adapt to something happening so fast with AI. Which, yeah, I do think that all structures are adapting to AI really slow, especially with like governments, they have no clue really what to do. I think that's just with all the bureaucracy. It just takes so long to do anything. By the time they've actually thought about proposing an idea, the whole world's on fire. So, yeah. Apparently there was a data leak with Nintendo. The data breach that includes employee information following a claim that company-owned systems have been hacked. Issue had occurred with Tiny Pulse, a third-party service used for employee surveys, with the hacking group shadowed by demanding $2 million ransom in a bid to stop leaking the names and bank records of Nintendo employees. An article from Insider Gaming saying that Bungie could set to lose 400 in staff in summer layoffs. We just had Microsoft layoffs and apparently those aren't going to stop anytime soon. But now it's Bungie's turn, and I do think this is probably due to the lack of plays in Marathon. That's just definitely not sustainable for the amount of money Sony put into the company and the game, but it's never good. And it's crazy that Destiny 2 play count is so much higher than Marathon's, but they're pushing Marathon and killed Destiny 2. And there's just these CEOs, these executives have no idea what games actually want, so it's never good to see else happening. Xbox recently showcased the game Xena, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, which was made by Ninja Theory, but they're trying to close Ninja Theory down, and the reason that they showed it is apparently they're trying to get a buyer for Ninja Theory, so hopefully they can get a buyer and still be a studio and carry on making some games. More layoffs, with Lunar Abyss team laid off 1 month after the game's release. It was a cosmic horror game that launched in the end of May, but now the studio's been made redundant, which just really sucks. With Koala, the game's publisher, parting ways with the team. The original Nintendo Switch has finally got an eShop update, so it's not going so slow, and it's actually usable now, so hey, if you're using the original Switch, hopefully you've updated. And finally, CD Projekt Red has a second multiplayer Witch game in development that's free to play and coming to mobile and PC. Now, I'd usually scoff at the idea of like a live service game just using an IP, seeing that with the Horizon franchise. I do give CD Projekt Red a bit of hope. They're quite good developers and a good team, so hopefully they can do something with the Witcher IP and to see how a multiplayer game works. So that's this week's gaming and tech news, and I'll see you in the next one.
Latest gaming and tech news every week. Keeping nerds up to date. Yeah, you know the rest.